Hello and welcome back to Two Super Guys Trade Stocks. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Vinny, and today we're going to talk about one of the wildest little nuggets of stories on YouTube that I've heard in the last couple of weeks. I just discovered this week, but it's a really wild scenario about a stock and whether or not it's being scam or there's fraud by the kind of market makers and short sellers. We're going to talk a little bit about the story. Dylan knows nothing about this, so I'm going to give him a
Nope.
little rundown.
All right. Two Super Guys Trade Stocks.
This is how you know you're in the midst of financial geniuses.
So, full disclosure, Vinny told me a little bit about this. He just said, hey, new AMC thing. And I clicked on the thing and I saw a woman in a pigeon costume. And that's all I know. I just know that she
Yeah.
likes pigeons from what I understand.
I mean, she has great taste in drapes. I'm not going to lie here, okay? But these are probably like the two biggest influences, I think, talking about it. But even your boy here, the ape father, the most useless person on YouTube, in my personal stupid guy opinion, has been talking about this MMTLP play too. But
Oh, he's in this again? Oh, great. Oh,
well,
great.
he was very careful. He's being much more cautious these days about what exactly he says. He gave both a beginning and an ending disclosure in a minute and a half video as far as him not being a financial advisor, which is impressive.
I wonder
So
if he got sued.
this, yeah, someone told him, come to Jesus, please. This is basically the little chart here of the stock. Is preferred shares of this metamaterials company. All right. Pretty dramatic run up here, and then a big spike down here this last day. They were down 65% this last day. Still up 100% over the last year, which is it's pretty good.
This is
Um,
a classic healthy chart of
yes,
a stock.
that is great signs of a solid, growing, underlying business with fantastically wide margins. That. So the play here, right? Basically, they created this preferred share, and the preferred share is supposed to go private and become a ownership stake in this Next Bridge Energy company, which is owns oil and gas fields. All right, that's exactly what's supposed to happen as of this week. All right, we're
Okay.
filming this on December 11th, so there are 165 million authorized shares in this new entity. Right, they'll kind of play. The reason why these people were so kind of certain that they were going to get this massive run up is that they thought that there were over 400 million shares that had been sold, basically, that have to now funnel through this little doorway into 165 million, meaning that they were thinking there was going to be a short squeeze.
Right. So it'd go from like $2 to $8 or something.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what happened that last day that was down 65%? Like, what exactly happened when the whole GME thing like kind of imploded that one day?
Actually, I don't remember. This has been a while ago.
Yeah, Robinhood took away the buy button, basically, right? You could only sell.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That was a nightmare.
Yeah,
Did that happen again?
yeah, it happened again.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, like I said, this stock was designed to be a distribution that was going to go live now on December 14th, but it's going to a private company, right? So, they flat out tell you that they don't believe there's going to be a market for their shares. They're not planning to have them be tradable, right? This is a little background on the company itself. They originally formerly known as Torchlight Energy, and then was acquired by this metamaterial company that was going to be spun off into this NextBridge hydrocarbon company, all right?
So,
Um,
real quick,
yeah.
metamaterial has nothing to do with VR and meta.
No,
Okay,
they're
cool.
simply a research nanotechnology kind of company, basically.
Got it.
Immaterial to the current play, anyways. This is funny to me. So they have what's called an S1, which is like their kind of initial filing when they want to go public. This has to be like a fantastic red flag right here. That's why I gave it the nice big giant red arrow, talking about how they have this emerging growth company designation. And because of that, they get an exemption from auditor attestation requirement in the assessment of our internal control over financial reporting. Does that sound like something that would make you warm and fuzzy all over as a shareholder?
Wait a minute. Say that one more time. They
Exemption from auditor attestation requirement in the assessment of our internal control over financial reporting.
that it's the worst possible thing that you can have. So, Okay. So no
Yeah, yeah.
one, they're not going to have any independent person look at their finances or anything like that. Okay.
Yep, exactly.
Solid. This is very
Yep.
Madoff-esque.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but
I would.
it certainly doesn't make me go like I should YOLO my life savings into it, which is
No.
what these people were doing.
You can do 1%.
Yeah. I mean, it is quite the trendy topic these days, right? This guy's over talking about the FINRA fraud and how how much they're talking about how much the CEO got paid last year and like completely immaterial things. I seriously doubt that this really goes into a direction where retail investors make out on this whole thing. There was one guy who took the opposite, although he failed to disclose exactly what his. He did say he shorted and did say he made money, but he didn't actually show his trades, which is something that I would have personally done if I had done that. But
Yeah. Just
definitely
in
interesting.
our short experience in financial stuff, if people didn't show their trades, they didn't do it. Just to throw it out there, it's all like there's so many day traders for one that refuse to show their account. They refuse for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely much a put up or shut up, and that's the same kind of thing you see in with this whole speculation about there being all these synthetic shares and this sort of stuff. It's all speculation. Like I get that you should be suspicious of it, but I don't invest based upon suspicion. Like that makes no sense to me. That's how you blow all your money. You might as well just like I suspect the next number on this roulette wheel is going to be 44. Okay,
Yeah, no, this is an absolute
stupid.
nightmare. This is crap.
Yeah, so we'll see how it evolves. The stock it was supposed to trade until Monday. They got traded closed 2 days early by FINRA. The thing that they're hoping for, the kind of metamaterials folks, is that they're hoping that the parent company will halt this transition and allow the company to trade again publicly, so that these shorts that they think exist can be forced to close their positions before it goes into this private NextBridge Energy company. But we'll see.
I don't know what happens if you're short when the company is no longer tradable because you technically owe shares.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I get that, but like it doesn't jive morally, right? You can't be short a company that then goes private. Like you would have to close that
You
position
have to
if you
close
were
it.
still short into the close. Like there's no way the private entity isn't going to honor a non-existent share, right? Like that's
Yeah.
ridiculous, and they shouldn't. But like
Hmm.
the basically no one's ever proven that they're truly short, kind of undisclosed short sales here. So that's where I'm like, I mean, I don't know, you know.
Yep. This is weird. Well, I
It
mean, I'm
is.
sure in the next couple of days we'll figure out what's going on. But yeah, no, this is a weird thing. Obviously,
Yeah.
everyone's mad at FINRA. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Catch you next one.
Later, guys.